Great morning, everyone. I'll try to talk really loud. I'll be yelling at the thing so you can hear me. So anyway, I want to talk a little bit about this morning about fulfillment, spiritual path, how to walk it, how to open up more. And so a good book that I recommend is the one by John Kabat-Zinn, Wherever You Go, There You Are. It's a good starting point for people. And it's about one thing, learning to be fully in the moment. Okay? So the way I say to walk the path, you're opening your spirituality. I'm not talking about dogma, and this works no matter what religious persuasion you want to walk, or if you are not following any outside religious dogma, and you're just living your life in a spiritual manner. It's to do the 5 things. Live with honesty, being honest with others and honest with yourself. Living with integrity. Okay. That goes along with being honest, having integrity. So standing up for your beliefs, it doesn't mean you have to be a doormat, okay? So living with integrity. Transparency, being open and honest, not having to wear a mask, being who and what you are at the core of your being, okay? And also transparency is don't do something that you need to hide. If you feel you have to hide it, then it's something that you shouldn't be doing to begin with. So transparency, sacredness. If you see the sacredness in others, the sacredness in a blade of grass, the sacredness in the sun, whatever it is, live within an attitude of sacredness. And the last one is simplicity. Okay? Have a very simple life. Being happy, you have food in your stomach, a roof over your head, whatever it is. Live a simple life. You don't need a lot of bigger, better drama. Okay? So simplicity. And those will, again, set you up for a good life and living in this spiritual aspect. And these principles work no matter what your religious persuasion is, or if, again, you're not going into dogma, the man-made parts of religion, and you're just living a life of spirituality coming from the heart, okay? Live from the heart. And that is so simple if you just remember those 5 dynamics on how to move forward in life. Okay? And to learn to be fully in the moment. Okay? If you're ruminating about the past, bring yourself back to the present. Do something concrete and let go. The past is gone. Let go of it. Bring yourself back to the present. in the present. Okay? So don't hijack the present by focusing in the past, because that's overdone. And if it's not over and done, you're stuck on something in the past, then look and see what it is and why are you stuck on this. Okay? If you have had past trauma and you keep reliving it, then understand at this point in time, by regurgitating it, that you are now the one that is harming yourself. Okay? By regurgitating it, because that event is gone, and by regurgitating it, you are the one that is now harming yourself by continuing to regurgitate it. Okay? So it's about living your life again fully in the moment. Don't try to do 2, 3 things at one time. Now it's like I saw Daryl Anka today, and he was talking about people, oh, I don't like doing dishes. Well, get fully into it. No matter what you do, it can be a moving meditation. Okay? If you're washing dishes, you feel the warmth of the water, you feel these, the motion, the movement of it. Okay? And it can become a moving meditation. Okay? So no matter what you're doing, if you're walking, feel the ground. Feel the ground under your feet. Be aware of the sunshine on your face or the cool, whatever it is, but be fully engaged in your emotional, your feeling body. Okay? And this again begins to open you up to more energetic awareness, opening your energy body, if you will, opening up the more that you can get in alignment with that. Now, my first teachings came from trees. From trees, yes. So again, it's about opening yourself up energetically by being fully in the moment and fully engaging in what you are doing. Now, I've given a few different things that one can do. One thing you can do is imagine yourself as a flower, and I want you to feel that flower growing. How does it feel with the sun? What color are you? What color of a flower? How does that feel? Okay, so you can go into that expression with anything. Imagine yourself a tree. Be a tree. Fully engage in it. What does it feel like? Or like the shaman practices, becoming an animal. What does that animal feel like? But fully engaging in that, becoming that within the consciousness, and allowing that to expand you into other dimensions, other awarenesses, etc. What excites you, go fully into that, and then you will never again work a day in your life. If you to you and allowing that to play out. Now, for me, I'm loving to be on the road. I like the feel of the road. I like to see the scenery. It's engaging to me. It's very relaxing to me. For some people, being on the road, being out like this, would be their nightmare. They don't enjoy driving. They are, they get tense, they get nervous. Or being out and staying in your car overnight, they're like, oh my God, be feared. Well, I'm not going into fear because it is not fearful to me. Okay? It's part of my passion. It's part of what I love. I enjoy. Okay? Very much enjoy this. So this is part of my enjoyment. When I played Native American flute, when I got it, I fully immersed in it all day, all night, worked at it, okay? Until I learned to navigate it, to do it, okay? But that was my passion at the time, and I fully engaged in it, okay? So you'll see me get involved in things and just run full bore with it for a time until it's no longer my passion, and then I will move into something else and enjoy that fully for a time, okay? But right now, my passion is being on the road and enjoying my time, my freedom, being out here. I'm not restricted by anyone. I'm not, I can go where I want. I can stop where I want. Okay, so this for me is something I really enjoy, that I'm passionate about. And some people would be their nightmare. Why are you in the car? Are you living in there? Are you... When I'm on the road, yes, I'm living in here. This is my on-the-road home, if you will. And I truly enjoy it. The puppies enjoy it, okay? They're very relaxed. We have an understanding about being on the road, okay? They love it. Mick likes when we get somewhere and I have the side door open, and we're just sitting there looking out at the scenery, watching what's coming, what's going. He really enjoys that, okay? And then seeing new places, new smells, new adventures, they enjoy that. Again, this is one of my passions that I really enjoy. So it's engaging, being fully in the moment with whatever you're doing. It's a ritual. You can have a ritual. Making coffee in the morning can be a ritual. Something to bring you into the moment. And whatever you're doing can be a moving meditation if you are fully engaging it, okay? So we have the one about becoming a flower or becoming anything in the universe. You could become a star. What does it feel like to be a star, to be a planet, to, any of those things you can explore. There was another one I was going to give you. Okay. Changing the dynamic of what's going on. If you're having some negativity, some drama, walk and let it flow out into the ground for transformation. whatever tightness is there, whatever drama is there, release it into the ground for transformation, and then pull in from the head down the light. Okay? The light, this transformational light. Pull it in. And then with the out breath, the in breath, you're pulling in more light. And the out breath, you're letting that go into the ground for transformation. Okay? And so that's another way to ground and to, again, open up and to start releasing things for transformation. Okay? And again, I think if you find that you're fully in the moment and you're living with sacredness, sacredness is what? Seeing how precious everything is, that everything is part and parcel of the divine is, and honoring it as such. Now, if you just live with that, being fully in the moment, feeling everything, allowing yourself to open rather than closing yourself up. I think so many people, rather than opening up, they are isolating. They are putting a covering around themselves. They are putting a shell around themselves in fear mode. But if you are coming from love and you're coming from that expression, the fact that you are putting a shell, I'm seeing like an M&M inside the sweetness, but you got that shell on the outside. Okay? You got to get rid of the shell. Okay? Let go of some of that shell. Now, where I'm at right now, it's kind of gray out here. We've got the fog coming in, the mist here. And it's just another lovely expression. And just the feeling of the trees and the things. If you're fully in the heart, here's another one that I've given my students to do. You see through the heart. Your full attention is on the heart. You're seeing from the heart, not the mind. So one thing I've done with students, taking them to the movies. Now I want them to see the movies, not through the eyes, not through the mind, but have their attention fully in the heart center and let the images just go across the screen. Okay? So getting out of the mind and into the heart and just see what happens. Rather than focusing on it, the eyes and the mind and that type of thing. Go fully from the heart. Again, when I'm driving, when I'm, there, going, it's fully seeing through the heart. And once you have that fully open, you can be seeing through the heart, and you can see a leaf moving, and you will feel it in the heart. You will feel that expression, that dancing that takes place. Fully engaging in that. So when you become one and you open up to that, then again, when you see these things moving in the wind, it's like dancing. It's dancing, and you feel this dancing. Okay? So it's about learning to open up, because so many people have been so closed off, in fear mode, in anger mode, in trepidation, in, I don't know what's going to happen. And rather than seeing it as an adventure, let's see what the next thing brings. Okay? They're focused on loss rather than what is coming in. Okay? So you want to focus on the positive. Open up. Step away from the political stuff for a time. Okay? Recenter yourself. Rather than focusing on all the toxicity and the negativity, focus on the point of expressing and moving, gaining larger within yourself, more open, more expressive, more dynamic, okay, more aware, bringing that light in. Let that light come from inside. It will make your countenance more beautiful, okay? Feel your body radiating light. Radiate light. You're not going to, try to put light around yourself. Radiate light. It comes from the inside, okay? Let that light grow. Let it be expressed. And you will have a much happier life, okay? Rather than focusing on the negative and the toxicity that they're trying to do. Be a radiant expression of light. Find out who and what you are and what you are not. Now, a lot of people were focusing on who am I? Who am I? No, look at what is this I. Sit with what is this I. Whatever is transient is not the divine is. That's part of the ego framework. So this is like peeling an onion. What is this I? Okay? We want to get to the heart of everything and find out that it is an expression of the divine is. Okay? And all the rest of this collected storyline that one is living in, I call it your grand soap opera. What is the soap opera you're living in? Okay? As the stomach turns. Okay? So begin to look at these things deeper. Do that which is bringing you expansion, okay, in a beneficial way. And the things that are limiting you are not truth. They are illusions of truth which you are adopting, which are limiting you into this compressed ideology with a shell around yourself, which is not allowing you the full expression of who you are, who you can be, and what is there, what can be stepped into fully. So I hope this has helped somebody along the way. I'm going to leave that here. That's a lot, actually, in this, if you're starting out on the path and stepping into spirituality rather than religiosity and dogma and doubt and fear and, all of that. It's time to start opening and be the light that you are. Find that light within and be the divine expression that you can be. So on that note, I will leave that here. And it feels so good this morning not to be doing a toxic political read. Focusing and wading in that drama and that just toxic, drama. It's much more freeing to understand that yes, we are moving through this time and it's very toxic at this moment, but it's just revealing all the toxicity and things to be changed, okay? And it's going to get even more crazy because, again, the more light that comes in, the more that it's being shown on their toxicity, the more crazy they're going to get, okay? So that's it. But remember, it's darkest before the dawn. So you're going to be saying, why isn't this lightening up? Why is this feeling ever more toxic? It's darkest before the dawn. So all of this dark drama is going to come out, and then comes the dawn, okay? But you keep expressing the dawn. Keep expressing that now. Not waiting till others express it and then you say, oh, okay, well, maybe I'll join in now. Because I see things have changed. So now, okay, I'll just latch on to it. No. It changes by that expression. The more of us that continue to express that light and be that light and open to that light and let go of the negativity, okay, let go of it. We know it's there. It doesn't mean that you don't know it's there. We know it's there. But we're waiting our time that we can actually move, and we put into place what we can put into place now. Whatever we can put into place now, we can do whatever we can do, that's enough. We continue to do that, continue to put in, and again, living by those rules, honesty, integrity, transparency, sacredness, and simplicity, and that has a huge effect on the planetary consciousness, okay? One person doing that affects another, affects another, affects another. The butterfly effect, okay? It goes from one to another to another. Okay. So on that note, I'll leave that here, and we'll see you online. And I'm going to keep enjoying my drive on the way up to San Francisco.